승리의 여신, 니kke.
Welcome back, guys. This is your post-vacation stream. It has been a long time. How is everybody doing? I am refreshed. It has been an amazing vacation, and I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of enjoyed my time sort of unplugged and away from everything, but I am ready to be back. And Helm is here to give you a hug and possibly more. We'll talk about all the things that have changed, a little bit about my time away from streaming and content creation in general, and just all the things that have happened in Nikke since I've been on YouTube and Twitch. It's kind of crazy. Like, not even just Nikke too, Girls Frontline 2, like a lot of big stuff happened, and there was definitely temptation to try and make content while I was gone, but that just wasn't even going to be realistic, and I think ultimately it was the best choice. And I'm going to be recording a video live in the stream, kind of just like talking a little bit about my time away, and maybe doing some polls, opening a lot of molds that we have, and I got a lot of resources saved up, but that's not going to be used today. Anyway, welcome everybody. I'm going to go ahead and ping Discord. Before I forget to do that, let's see, at everyone. The boy is back. And there we go. Gotta let my community know that I am streaming. For those that don't follow me like really closely, really regularly, people probably thought I just like either died or stopped doing content creation. So we'll see who makes it onto the stream. I guess I should ping the official Discord as well. Oh, we got notifications over here too. Let's see. Yeah, we'll post there. We'll post there. I barely even opened Discord while I was gone, but again, we'll get into that when I actually when we record the video, which we'll wait like a few minutes to do that. And we'll talk more about it. Let's go ahead and see who we have in chat. Welcome back, stream. Is the music kind of loud? Let's turn that down like a hair. I feel like maybe that's like a little loud. Let's see, do I have game volume? Let's pull that down a little bit. Let me know if the like equalization is fine, okay? I just pulled like game sound down a little bit. I think that's probably better. So yeah, all right, who do we have? We got Kikro, we got Lone Syndicate, Dr. Eagles, City Ziome, Warlock Warlord, Lurkers, not in the chat as well, welcome. Let's see, welcome back stream. Physics class has resumed. Welcome back, Sparks. How was your trip? Trip was great, and yes, welcome all physics students back to class. Welcome back, Sparks. We are back. Our school break to class, everybody. Yep, that's right. Spring break is over. Welcome back. Lots of welcome backs in chat. That's nice to see. Thank you. Did I buy any Nikke merchandise while I was gone? I did not. And I was definitely in locations where there could have been merch in theory, but I never saw any. I wasn't like on a big search for it, but I did keep my eye out. You have no idea how many places I saw like those like blind box stores, or just like you know, like random like Japanese kind of like products and things like that, and so many just like collectible stores and things. They were all over the place, but never saw any Nikke stuff. But I feel like even if these stores do have Nikke stuff, Nikke tends to sell out super fast, at least in my experience when I found it in the US. Congrats on getting Treasure Helm. Thank you. Dude, that was a marathon getting Treasure Helm. Hey, it's been a while. Yeah, it has. You just got Miranda's treasure today. Hey, congrats on Miranda's treasure. She's actually probably the next one I'm going to go for. We can try and do some more Snow White shenanigans like we did back in the day. Lone Syndicate, posting all the members' emojis. Love to see it. You have been noticed. Even culture class has spring break. Yeah, I guess so. It does. Okay, let's go ahead and send some friend requests, some friend points whatever that is. Who knows anything about this game? I've forgotten everything. Alright, collect some stuff from the mailbox. I have been playing solidly for like the last 2 days. I got back, I guess 2 days ago. So I'm like trying to readjust to the California time zone because I was literally on the other side of the world. And they were really long flights. Fortunately, the one coming back was a little shorter. And I tried to schedule times that would like make me not quite as jet lagged, but it's still like it is what it is. Like I woke up super early this morning. Probably gonna go to bed kind of early compared to normal at least. Like I don't know what early is. I went to bed at like 10:30 last night, which would be early by my like normal standards. And then I like woke up at like 5:45 this morning. So I'm sort of in the normal schedule, but I'm still like kind of off. Let's see. Did you summon for Bredy, or were you waiting until I got back? I did summon for Bredy. Only milk treasure left to have all of them? Wow, nice. That's impressive. Let's see. I should take a sidetrack to Korea. Banging on their office door demanding merch. So, what's up, Godly? Welcome to the stream. I technically did take a side trip to Korea, although only for a layover. But technically, I did go to Korea. Never left the airport though, and there was no Nikke merchandise or anything to be had in the airport. Surprise, surprise. Collect some more stuff. Let's go ahead and advise some people. Imagine I just like pull up and I'm like, hey, I got a flight to catch in like 1 hour. Load up my carry-on with as much Nikke merch as possible. Maybe they would do it. You never know. Like, I'm an official content creator, guys. Give me the goods. Alright, we got Bredy. I did actually, I think I posted, I don't know if I posted it on Discord or on Instagram. Because while I was gone, I did make a few community posts on YouTube and then as well as some Instagram stories. And I did check into Discord like a couple times. But I'm sure that all that news was like easy to miss for anything that I did. And I barely played any games while I was gone. Alright, what does Brady say? What do you think about Emma's cooking? Yo, I think we all know what we think about Emma's cooking. Her cooking is too avant-garde for human taste, perhaps? Her cooking is remarkable in more ways than one. Let's go with the top one. That would explain the flavor, perhaps. I think I may agree with you. Okay. So was that the right decision? Well, we leveled up. I think that was the right response. I'm pretty sure that was the right response. Alright, we'll talk to Kilo. I got really lucky with Bredy. I've been super lucky pulling all characters, to be honest. I can't even remember the last time I had bad luck. There's definitely been some. You guys know. There have definitely been some times when I've had very bad luck. But it's been a long time. I've had an amazing run on getting units super easily. So, nothing to complain about. Don't say I'm a YouTuber. You know, YouTubers definitely have a bad rep in Japan in particular. But yeah, I feel like that's not really. It's unfortunate that people have been so obnoxious. It is what it is, I guess. But just like there have definitely been people. I'm sure we all can think of at least someone. Probably multiple people that have just been like outrageously obnoxious and disrespectful. So yeah, we don't want to contribute to that. You got a black line of elemental on Bredy's boots? Yo, that's a W. Flashbacks to when Sparks summoned for Summer Neon for the first time. Oh yeah, dude. That was probably... okay, yeah, that was terrible. Was that the first time I completely failed to get a character? I remember I also had extremely bad luck with D, I believe. I don't remember which one came out first, but both of them went very poorly. And there's been some other struggles. But for the most part, luck has been on my side. And I don't even know how I have over 70,000 gems now. I've been nearly free to play. I mean, I've never been a whale, right? And then for the last like couple months, I've been free to play. Like literally haven't bought anything. So I don't know. They've been pretty generous with the gems, or I'm just so lucky that I'm not having to spend them, because I feel like this might be more gems than I've ever had. Original D is one of those ones you had a long time pulling for. Yeah, for sure. And Kickrow is a member on YouTube, celebrating 18 months as a college graduate. Thank you for the continued support, Kickrow. Been a long time supporter of the channel, an active member of the community. I definitely appreciate it. It says, all right, enough yapping. Welcome back. I had this day left for your vacation. I can't wait for 2.5 anniversary. By the way, D was first failure. Okay, yeah, so I kind of felt like D might have been the first one. You guys are keeping me right on the timeline here. Yes, I did. I got D like randomly on another banner or something. I don't remember. But I failed to get her on her radar. Yeah, 200 plus pulls with no SSRs. Yeah, it was insane. It was completely insane. I've paid my dues. Okay, who's next? I got one more advised session to do. I've talked to Brady. Who else? Oh wait, where's our... Did I finish the Birch Girl? I think I did. So last time I played, the Birch Girl had just come out, and then I left like the day after, or like 2 days after or something. So for anybody who hasn't been following super closely, just to give you an idea of how long it's been since I've streamed or like really been involved in even playing nikke. It's kind of crazy. Okay, I think I'm going to be advising Yan, but I just want to double check where... Okay, yeah, so I do have Trina at level 10, so I guess I'll advise Yan. We'll give her a favorite. She'll be our last advice for the day. I got an eyelash in my eye or something. Don't mind me. Okay, I hate red. You're the only thing I want to invest in. Oh yeah, we'll go with that. You know your stuff. There we go. Rank 14. All right, let's go back. Didn't I get D last year in April Fools? I remember I made a community post. Oh, that does sound familiar. You know what? I think you might be right, Lone Syndicate. I think you might be right. That was good timing. Yo, another crazy thing that happened this April Fools. Like IRL, I went into work the day after I got back. So that would be yesterday? Yesterday, right? I've already like... I don't know what time it is. Dude, when I was on vacation, I literally never even knew what day of the week was. But anyway, when I got back, well, no, I guess it was the day before yesterday. So yeah, I had to go into work right away. And there was like kind of a big thing that I had to take care of, and I was like coordinating with a coworker to do this. And we both showed up, and it got moved to another day. It turned out it wasn't supposed to be until the next day, which would be yesterday, I guess. And we're both like, what? How? How did we both show up on the wrong day? There's no way. It was just a weird coincidence. Without giving you more context and details, which I won't get into, it's kind of hard to explain how weird that was. And the fact that it happened on April 1st was just really bizarre. It also meant that I drove really far the day that I got back for no reason. But then I was able to kind of like move things around and take care of it that day anyway. So anyway, but yeah, just weird April 1st shenanigans. That might have been the weirdest like April 1st thing that actually happened to me. I was like, is this real right now? Am I actually getting pranked, or what happened? And it wasn't just me. Like, that was the weirdest thing. Like, if I just messed up, I'd be like, oh, I guess I messed up my schedule. But yeah, it was kind of strange. All right, let's go back to the lobby. And what do we have to do? I have so many things to open, guys. Like, if we just take a brief look at my inventory, like red dots over the place, so many molds, all kinds of things. I am still behind on campaign, by the way. I have made some progress, but not as much as you might hope. Okay, so let me say, I think I want to make the video kind of just like talking about things before I do too much. It looks like a lot more people have joined, so we can probably go ahead and record. Record now. Maybe I'll make some notes to myself. I don't know. Maybe I'll just like do it without notes. I'm good at doing things in one take normally. I feel like this could easily turn into a rambly video if I don't make myself at least some bullet points or something. Lone Syndicate says, speaking of April Fool's shenanigans, what were you guys' thoughts on the April Fool's event? I thought it was good. It was fun. I actually did a survey on my community Discord, asking how people would rank it, if it was like their favorite, their second favorite, or a third favorite April Fool's event. And for me, it was my second favorite. I think nothing tops the first one. And part of it might just be like because it was such a novelty on that first year. But also, I'm not a big Su Yen fan, so the second one didn't quite hit for me as well. So this was rank 2, but it was a lot of fun. I feel like it was longer than most events too. But yeah, honestly, Shift Up never misses with April Fools. Anyway, let me see here. So, what do I want to talk about in this video? I'm gonna make myself a little bullet point list here. Bear with me. Also, is my camera smudgy? Let me see. Y'all, am I clearer now? I feel like I'm clearer now. I'm pretty sure I had like fingerprints on my camera. All right. Anyway, Helm is looking saucy. All right. She liked the idea of me making bullet points. Okay, so I think we'll talk about let's see how long I've been gone. And then, let's see, we'll talk about where I was. And then what I missed in Nikke. And we'll talk about Girls Frontline 2 a little bit too, because big stuff happened there. Even though I don't like stream it anymore, I'm still making videos for it, and like, it was kind of a shame that I was gone when I was for that. Let's see, and then what else? Oh, and then we'll open some molds and do some polls. Okay. Let's see. Polls. Okay. The shifty massage scene was wild. Dude, they're definitely catering to feet fans. 100%. That was like major feet content. Let's see. What else did I miss in chat? It was the favorite we've had. I mean, I think it was the most content we've had from April Fools. There was a lot going on. It actually took me 2 days to finish it. You like last year's better, but this was funny? Yeah. I mean, they've all been fun. They've all definitely been fun. Okay, maybe we'll... Okay, I think I have my notes now. We can go ahead and start recording. There we go. We're recording. All right. Okay, here we go, guys. We're recording a video live. Dude, this is kind of crazy. I'm out of practice making content for like over 2 weeks, and now I'm jumping into like recording a video live on stream. We'll see how this goes. All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to me, too. It's been over 2 weeks since creating any kind of content or streaming. We're going to be talking about what I have done on vacation, what I missed in Nikke, Girls Frontline 2, And we're going to be doing a bunch of pulls and molds at the end. A lot of changes has happened. It's kind of crazy. I'm like, I don't even know what's happening anymore. I'm figuring it out with you guys. But anyway, before I ramble too much, let's talk about what I've been doing. So I have been gone from content creation for about 2.5 weeks, and I went to Singapore and Hong Kong on vacation. This was purely just like for fun. You know, it's something that I'd wanted to do. I'd wanted to travel to Asia, particularly Singapore and Hong Kong, for several years, and just haven't had a chance to do it, and this was the perfect opportunity. And I debated making some content while I was gone, but I think it was the right decision to just unplug, and it allowed me to enjoy both my vacation more, as well as be hungrier to come back to play games and make content for you guys as well. So I think it was definitely the right move. So in Singapore, I highly recommend anybody who has a chance to go to Singapore, do it. It's an amazing place. It's awesome. It's extremely dense, so you probably don't really need that much time there, but at the same time there's a ton to do, but it's good that it's all close together. There is an F1 race there, although it was not going while I was there, but there's that if you guys want to check it out. And part of the track remains permanent on the streets, so you can see it. There is the extremely impressive Marina Bay Sands Hotel, which is a monumental building like nothing you will see anything else in the world. It's got those 3 towers. It's got the infinity pool at the top, a big observation deck. It looks like a freaking cruise liner stacked on top of 3 skyscrapers. You guys probably already know what I'm talking about. But it was super cool. There's also this giant garden with like these, they call them like cloud domes or whatever. One had like a flower exhibits from like all over the world. Another one was like layers of tree forest that you could walk through, so you got like higher and higher like in the mountain. It was super cool. And Singapore is extremely humid, so that is the one thing I will warn anybody who's going to travel to there. Be prepared to be a little sticky. Don't even think that a shower is going to fix it. I'm not saying don't shower. I'm just saying if you take a shower, like literally the moment you step outside, you'll probably just need another one anyway. It actually rained the first day I was there pretty hard, but it was still a great time. A lot of cool things to see there. It's extremely clean and is known to be the safest place in the world. They do have pretty severe punishments for violations, so you know, I'm sure people have different opinions on that, but it does make for a very clean and cool place to visit. So yeah, I would check that out. And then I went to Hong Kong, and Hong Kong was super dope. I spent more time in Hong Kong. I think, you know, Hong Kong is a lot bigger. You kind of have like 3 layers of Hong Kong, like Hong Kongception. You have like the like region, the like political borders of Hong Kong, which is technically part of China, and then within that you have Hong Kong Island, and then because Hong Kong also includes multiple islands as well as like part of the mainland, so then you have Hong Kong Island, and then within that you have Hong Kong City. So like I said, kind of like layers of Hong Kong. And there's so much to do there. I can't even like begin to like list everything that I did, but like one of them is the Big Buddha. That was super cool to see. I also saw the Peak, where you can just see a very unique Hong Kong skyline of like kind of like double skyline. It's like, it's a super vertical city, but like I don't know anywhere else that I've seen in the world, and I have done a fair bit of traveling, where you can see like a big skyline on one side of the water and then an equally impressive skyline on the other side of the water, and from the peak you can kind of see both of those, which is really cool. And then at night they do like a light show with all these iconic buildings where literally the normal skyscrapers just light up on the outside every night for this light show, and it all reflects in the water. It's really cool. And like the food is really cool. For those of you who aren't familiar with Hong Kong cuisine, it's pretty unique. It's, you know, kind of traditionally a blend of like Western and Eastern food, with a lot of things you really may not expect, with things like macaroni and tomato soup. It's a thing. Oh, another unique thing in Singapore that I really enjoyed was butter coffee. They literally put like a slice of butter in the coffee, and that was really cool. And then kind of a unique drink in Hong Kong, which I did already know about, is like a half milk tea, half coffee. So anyway, just a few highlights there. That's kind of what I was doing on my trip. And I only played Nikke like a total of 4 times while I was on vacation. And I literally never finished my dailies. So Union Raid happened while I was gone. And I got my attacks in, but I relied on everybody in my union to take care of things, and you guys did great. We were still in the top 50. Yeah, we just wanted to give a little shout out to my union there. But yeah, Girls Frontline 2 also happened, like with Klukai, the biggest release of all time. You guys know I don't stream Girls Frontline 2 anymore, but I do make content for it, and not being able to make poll videos and sort of like a unit review of Klukai kind of hurt, because she was what was really kind of like keeping me in the game. But I've really been enjoying using her, and I'm still trying to pull more copies of her. So yeah, I did miss that. Also, I have not played Nikke since right after Trina came out, and then just like a couple days on vacation, right? So I pulled for Breddy. I did get her. Wow, we're finally doing something on screen now. So where is she? I got very lucky. If you guys remember, I think I one-tapped or got Trina on the second try. So I had gotten really lucky with her. Or maybe it was the third pull, but still not that many pulls. And then for Breddy, I got her on the second pull, and I believe she came with a copy of Yan, which got me max limit break Yan, which is really cool. I haven't tried out Breddy at all. She looks like she has a very powerful kit. I haven't done any testing with her. I'm sure the internet has already made a decision on her. I haven't leveled up her skills or anything. And of course, the solo raid that just started yesterday is weak to water, so I imagine Breddy is sort of like designed to be very good against our snake girl. So yeah, I definitely missed a lot of stuff that happened. Another thing, the icons, okay? So all the parts, when I opened up the game randomly, I was like, what are these new symbols on? I got like a blue heart here, and then there's like a white and purple heart, and a dark and purple heart, and it took me a while, and then I realized, oh, it's talking about the collectibles. So I think that was definitely a good upgrade, because being able to see like what your rank of like collectible or treasure is on your unit without having to go into it is a huge UI upgrade, and I definitely appreciate that happening. The other thing that I missed that happened is if we go to the Arc, we finally got a release, except maybe we didn't. Champions Arena is officially released, except it's not starting yet. We still have some days until it opens, so I'll believe it when it actually starts. Champions Arena is fake until it's actually active, just saying. And maybe I'll make a whole video talking about how I feel about Champions Arena, the final product of it. I did make a community post about this before. TLDR, I think it's a miss, but wait for my more complete thoughts on a video about it. It's just, it's such a meme at this point. So, I've been rambling for quite a while here. I think we'll do some polls, because your boy has a lot of resources saved up, and I've been waiting, okay? So I got Breddy already, that rhymed, but I have not done any blue ticket polls for a long time. Maybe I'll put it in the description. This is where polls start in case anybody is impatient and just wants to see things happen. So let's take a look at my wish list. I think I have this up to date. Yeah, I got Anchor on there, so I already updated this. This is what we're going for. Anchor is definitely the big prize here, because she's the one unit that I don't have. Also, if we could finally get max limit break Snow White, that would be incredible. That would be a huge W. So yeah, this is what this looks like. So before we actually do these polls, I have a lot of molds, guys. I have a lot of molds. We're gonna do this, okay? Let's go with a purple mold to warm up. Okay, that's a miss. Let's try another purple mold. they were purple molds. We got purple units. It is what it is. And welcome anybody hopping in chat. We are recording a video live. Sorry, I have been ignoring chat, but you know, that's how it is when you record a video live. All right, high quality mold. We got 5 of them. Let's see what we can do. Yulha, I'll take it. I will take it. Yulha is still relevant. She's niche. She's niche. Don't get me wrong, but she is still relevant. Let's do it again. Crow. I don't know what that takes me up to on Crow. I know we have at least a couple Crow fans in chat here. I'll take it. The reason why I'm doing all the molds first is because then maybe I want to revise the wish list, right? That's strategy for anybody. All right, here we go. Drake. Yo, we got 3 in a row. I'll take the Drake. Drake got a treasure not too long ago. She is quite relevant with the treasure. Although I'm going to be upgrading Miranda next. Also, you guys have been looking at it this whole time in the video, but finally completed Helm, finally got her treasure. I've been working on her for, I don't know, it feels like forever, but yeah, even though I was only playing like a couple days while I was gone on vacation, I was that close, and then I was able to finish her. I have her totally maxed out too, actually. Not skill-wise. I kept all of her skills at 7, but you can see that I did get the full upgrade on her treasure. It's definitely worth it. So yeah, just wanted to flex that for a second. Anyway, let's go back to molds. Let's open another. Open another high quality mold. I should have stayed opening one mold right after another. I messed it up. I shouldn't have gone out to look at Helm. All right, let's go. 5th and last high quality mold. Soda, our original Big Booba maid. I'll take that. I can't remember if I ever at max limit break yet or not. Okay, so now we have manufacturer molds, including 2 pilgrim molds, which are going to be scary as hell. But we'll start with this Elysian mold. Yo, I got 3 Elysian molds. How do I save up so many Elysian molds? All right, let's try it. Brid. All right. I mean, you know, I'll take the SSR. I'll take the SSR. Okay. Elysian mold number 2. Signal. Forever in my synchro because she was one of the original 5 that are max limit broke. So, all right, I got my original girl. Let's try our last Elysian mold. Mast. Okay, it would have been cooler to get new mast, but I'll take original mast. Hey, we hit SSRs on every single one of those Elysian molds. I can't complain too much about that. Now I have 1 missileless mold. I don't even really know what I'm hoping for here. I guess Maxwell. It's funny how missileless used to be like pretty much the top tier, and now I feel like missileless might be the least exciting. Like, I mean, Maxwell, yes. Naga, yes. But like, I mean, of course there's Tia, and there is, well, Quincy Escape Queen. I mean, it's not like there aren't some good units, but it just feels like not nearly as exciting as it was back in the day. But let's see what we can get. I got an R. I shouldn't have talked shit about missileless. That's what I get. That's what I get. Shift was like, oh, I heard you didn't like missileless. Well, fine. We won't give you a missileless unit. That was my bad. That was my bad. Okay. Okay. We have Pilgrim molds. Pilgrim molds. Okay, chat. I need you guys to wish me some luck here live, okay? Please give me luck. We're pulling for Snow White. Snow White is the target, but any Pilgrim, I need Pilgrim energy put out into the universe across space and time, even if you're watching the VOD here right now. Please wish me luck on these Pilgrim molds. Okay. Here we go. First one. It's Anne. Why? Okay. 50-50, 50-50. We got a second chance. Here we go. Paid. This was nothing but pain. We did get a Pilgrim. Okay, technically better probably than some Pilgrims. It's Noah though. I mean, God. All right. Let's just move on. Let's move on. Let's not dwell on that too much. Okay. Going to our blue tickets. We're gonna do at least a few of these, okay? I don't know if I want to use all 138 of my blue tickets, but we'll try and at least get something. I don't think anything that I pulled there changes my wish list. So again, here's what my wish list looks like. We're gonna stick with it. We still got a chance to get Snow White and Anchor. Here we go. First multi. You failed me. You failed me. I needed that Pilgrim energy. All right. Change. You know what? I think the problem is I used up all my luck on all the other molds. We hit almost every single one. I should have front loaded the Pilgrim molds. Then I wouldn't have run out with all my luck by that point. Strategical error on my part. And just going back to Girls Frontline 2 for a second here. Polls for Klukai have gone reasonably well. I did have a lot of resources saved up, but also I didn't play consistently, so I could have had more. I do have her at V2 right now, and I'm currently trying to get her weapon because I didn't get it. But Klukai is amazing. If you guys play Girls Frontline 2, now is the time to start. She has a really long event, so even though it's been going for a while, we have like a whole month left of it. So definitely pull for Klukai. She's hot too. All right, let's go. Orange? No. Okay. 2 misses in a row after disappointing Pilgrim molds. Maybe I'll let them expire too long. Those Pilgrim molds were just sitting there way too long. Okay. Third time is a charm. Can we get the change? No. Dude, these blue tickets are rubbish. We're going to go until at least I can pull 1 SSR. This is how it's always been, though. Molds have been where the luck is at for me, and then pulls are a little harder, although I did say I've had an insane streak on rate-up banners. But blue tickets are a little bit different game, right? Yeah. I feel like blue tickets have always been something that I've struggled on more than the rate-up banners, which, I mean, to be honest, if I was going to choose one to be lucky on, I'd go with the rate-up banners, so, you know, I can't get too mad. Klukai's free skin is the best skin. Yeah, I just took a look at live chat right now. Yes, I 100% agree. Klukai is a 10 out of 10. Ooh, all right, we got the orange spark. Nikke got jealous. It's like, all right, we got to give you something to look at after all this Klukai talk. Hopefully we got something good. It's a Missilus. What will it be? Naga. Okay, Naga's good. Naga is always solid. There's a reason why she's still on my wish list. What does that take me to? Let me just double check where I'm at. I think I have like core 2 Naga. Yeah, core 2. That'll take me to core 3, so we'll still keep her on the wish list. Oh, I almost just pulled on Breddy's banner again. Okay. Here we go. Another multi. Can we get a change? Nope. Dang. That 1 Naga. Oh, also, I can exchange here. We're going to take another Naga. Yeah. I have core 6 Alice, and then, like, I feel like cores on leader don't really matter. I think I have core 6 leader too. So Naga's really the only one that I need to get more copies of. All right. Here we go. Don't forget about that. If you guys forgot about the pity, make sure you pick up your free units on the normal banner. Please. Nope. Okay. Let's try and pull at least 1 more SSR. Or use up all our blue tickets, I guess. Whichever happens first, then that'll be the end. It'd be nice if we could end this on like an epic 3 SSR pull or something. Come on, shift up. I'm making content right now. Don't disappoint the fans. That was extremely disappointing. Shift up, devs, come on. Help me out here. This is my comeback stream. There we go, orange spark. What will we get? Please be Snow White and Anchor. Okay, it's 1. All right, Snow White or Anchor. Elysian. It could be Anchor. It could be Anchor. but it's Vi. Okay, alright. I think that's where we will end it. We got a lot of new units, guys. Look, my inventory looks kind of crazy with all these copies of units. You know what? Let's open one of these just for the heck of it. What'll we get? A blue one. All right. Honestly, the blue ones are better right now. That is what I was hoping for, because I have a bunch of selection boxes for the SR units, or the SR dolls, so I don't need them. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. If you guys made it to the end of this video, you are a legend. This definitely went a long ways, but I guess I'm making up for lost time of no content while being on vacation. So let me know if you've been to any of the places I talked about, if you have any travel plans or any recommendations for me in the future for travel, and just how you're doing. It's been a long time since I've gotten to talk to any of you guys, and I hope your polls have gone well. Is there anything else I missed? Any big updates in Nikke? Or Girls Frontline 2 for that matter. Tell me all the things, guys. Basically, I'm just asking you to fill me in, and I want to talk to you guys. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, although you probably didn't see this video otherwise. And I will be streaming on Twitch next week, Tuesday, and then again on YouTube next week, Thursday. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you guys later in the next video or stream. All right. That is a video in the bag. That was a 20-minute video. I need a drink of water. Okay, what is happening in chat? I'm sure you guys were all saying interesting things. Let me plug in my computer too. I didn't even bring my computer on vacation, by the way. Ooh, that got like super bright, unnecessarily bright. Turn that down just a little bit. I'm gonna scroll up here just see what you guys said. OG Soda, side booba. You had Helm 10-10-10 back when she first had her banner. That's impressive dedication to Helm. I'm considering getting Helm to 10-10-10. I don't know if that's really worth it, although I'm sure she's very good in this raid too. Considering it's weak to water. Although you guys know I don't really go hard on solo raid anymore nowadays. But maybe. Su Yan is watching. Okay. Dude, you're wishing Isabel on me in those pilgrim molds? Okay. Or Rappy. Dude, Rappy would have been a win there. That would have been good. Yeah, because you can get overspec as well. Yes, I did get a pilgrim. Dude, Lone Savior said I was going to get Snow White on 5th multi. I wish. That would have been great. Kukai herself leaves in less than a week. I don't remember when the banner leaves, but it doesn't go as long as the whole event. Yes, you are right about that. And yes, Kukai's skin is the best. It's pretty peak. Excellent design, and dude, she's just so badass on the bike too. Blue ticket's either good or bad. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Orifly? Welcome to the stream. Just stopping by to say welcome back. Hope your trip went well. Thank you. Yeah, it did. I almost got a full thing of purples. I didn't even notice. I guess I did at some point. You recently Core 7 your Alice with pity? Nice. I've been avoiding getting Core 7 just because I feel like it's going to be a waste ever after. So like if I can get a unit close to like Core 6, then I'm like fine. And then if I happen to get a random copy, then that's cool. But I don't want to like use a thing to get Core 7. I don't know if that makes sense. Might be kind of like silly logic, but that's how it works in my brain. Let's see. In Girls Frontline 2, have you played the new game mode? Maybe? What is the new game mode? I know there's like, in the event, there's like the normal things, like the story missions, the supply, and there's like a challenge mode. And then there's that thing that you like pick the squares on. We've had that before. And then the Nikke mode is back. Is challenge mode the new game mode that you're talking about? It's hard. I think I've only beaten the first stage. I should try more on the next ones. Unless there's like a totally different game mode that I haven't even like thought of. Helm is extremely good even in solo raid. Yeah, I bet she probably is, Kid Crow. You might actually try on this solo raid. You like the frame? I don't know what the frame looks like. I have to look. But judging how the boss looks, it probably does look badass. Mechi's banner is on the 10th, so there is about a week left on Klukai's banner. Okay, thanks for the clarification, Dr. Eagles. Yeah, so a week left, I guess, for pulling Klukai, but her event still goes for, like, I don't know, a few weeks after that. The one where you move as characters. Oh, yes! I did try it once. It was while I was still on vacation. So I don't really remember how that worked. I remember thinking it was interesting. I can't... It reminded me of, like... what is that stealth game from, like, PS2 era? I can't think what it is, but it reminded me of, like, an old console game. And it was kind of fun. But now I don't even know... Where is that game mode? Is it in the Klukai event? Or is it just, like, in the, like... under the campaign sub-tab or whatever? I have to go back and find it, because I should do more of those missions. I think I only did it once. Alright, core enhancement on Naga. Twice. They're core 3. Naga does decent damage on her own too, so this is kind of a nice upgrade. Like, obviously not compared to like a burst 3 DPS, but like as a support unit, Naga does hit pretty hard compared to a lot of your other like burst 2s. Just kind of going through because I don't even remember who I got copies of. So I gotta just kind of scroll through. Oh, I also got my Bastion cube to level 13. So feeling pretty buff with that. Oh, yep, there's the core enhancement for Noah. I guess I should be happy about that. Core 5. Would be cool if I had Core 5 Snow White, but no, I guess that's too much to ask for. You press time limited events tab and it's in the top right side. Oh yeah, because there's like a few of them there for time limited events right now. Okay, yes. Thanks. I will try that mode more. It looks intriguing. Are rewards good for it? I have no idea what you even get for it. Any more? I know I pulled so many units, but I guess it's like none of these up here at the top. Which is unfortunate, because it means it's not units that I invested in or am using a lot. But I guess that's how it goes. It's funny how the entire screen changes when you go to a treasure unit. There we go. Yulha. What am I doing? Oh yeah, Core 2. Core 2 on Yulha. Your Bastion is still at 10? Yeah, I'd work on that. After I get my Bastion to 15, then it'll be Resilience Cube next, of course. You actually stopped buying spare bodies and started buying batteries and got your Bastion Cube to level 11? Nice. Yeah, I mean, I feel like buying spare bodies, we've talked about this before, is the more fun option. Give our chubby Bambouche a tap. She looks pretty good in that chef outfit, not gonna lie. But I mean, just the batteries are such better value. I mean, it's good that at least you get help with just like getting some batteries from solo raid, as opposed to when it used to be just Union raid back in the day. New players don't know how much easier it is now to build up cubes. But still, like, it's just a way better, you know, power level perspective, efficiency perspective, it's way better to get the batteries rather than spare bodies. But you probably do have a lot of cool max limit break wallpapers that I don't have. And I never equipped Mast? Really? How did I not do that? Okay, I have almost a full set for her. Let's just switch the boots. That's kind of funny. I mean, I never really used her because I don't have Anchor yet. But still, that's funny that I didn't even get her equipped. I put her in the Synchro. Alright, moving on. Wait, was there anybody that... No, okay. Obviously, I couldn't get chorus for these people. Dude, the UI change for the dolls is so good. And it was probably in like a dev note that happened when I was gone, so I missed it. But it completely blindsided me. I had no idea that that was happening, and I was wondering what these extra icons were on all my units. I actually thought about it, I'm like, oh my god. I'm supposed to know what's happening. I'm a content for this creator. I'm a content creator for this game. I'm supposed to know what's happening. And then I'm like, I don't even know what a basic icon is in the game. Like, that thought went through my head. You will one day MLB guilty because having all the rehab nikke MLB would be a big flex. Dude, it would be. It would be. I have only done it for Nihilister so far. It's probably going to be a long time until I get anybody else at max limit break. I feel like I would have been more inclined to do it for Quincy at some point, but now that we have Quincy Escape Queen, I feel like I scratched the itch that way a little bit. Oh my god. Core 3 Crow. That's cool, I guess. Could be worse, maybe. Anybody else? Oh, Brid, that's right. Alright, Core 2 Brid. Water attacker, if you need her for this solo raid. Maybe try her out. Somebody out there is going to use her for this solo raid. I'm sure it's going to happen. Yo, Isabel. I forgot how aesthetic Isabel was. Getting close to the end. Did I hit all my limit breaks? Oh, Soda. Oh, this will give me max limit break Soda. Okay, that's pretty exciting. We'll put her in the lobby. Dude, that's kind of epic. I remember I think I skipped Soda's banner. Or I failed pulling for her too. Right, let's go to lobby application. I think we can probably take out Mecha Shifty at this point. We'll apply her. She got a few days of fun. She is a very OP unit. Like, can you imagine if they released her as like a real unit? I always wondered, like, is her limit break for Mecha Shifty just an automatic screen wipe? Like, it's super powerful, but I always wondered if it was just like an auto kill, like no matter what. Let's see, you don't know if I heard, but Woda was going to end of service near the end of May this year. Yes, I did hear that Final Fantasy War of the Visions is going to end of service. It's kind of sad news. It's had a lot of years, though. It's what, like is it 5 years old? It's at least 5 years old. Too bad to see it go. I haven't played for like the last 2 years. So it is what it is, but it definitely had a good run. I got the best lobby animation. Dude, Soda is pretty hard to beat, it's true. Yeah, it's a giant nuke for Shifty. You think it's a screen wipe? Just like no matter what, it's just a screen wipe. It's kind of the vibe that I was getting. Like, it wasn't just like an amount of damage, like it just kills everything no matter what. Okay, we're really starting to get to the end here. Were there any units that I pulled? Limit break and, well, I was gone. I don't have boots randomly on Trani for some reason. So let's give her some boots. Anybody else? Dude, the new skin for Aid looks pretty good. Also, Tia's looks good, but I think I might like her free one a little bit better, if I'm being honest. Because I was considering buying the pass, and then I was like, do I actually like it more than the free one I'm already using? I don't know if I do, so I think I might pass on that one. Alright, we finally upgraded all our girls. I was right about 5 years. You looked at JP's launch date. Yeah. I mean, I think, you know, so many gacha games fail in literally like a few months. Like, they don't even make it to like 1 year. And then it's very common for like even the like quote unquote successful gacha games to only go like 2 or 3 years. So the fact that WOD have made it for a full 5 years is a good run. It's definitely a good run for it. You know, there's not a lot that go on for like a decade or whatever, you know. All right, let's open some of these. And then after we open all these resources, I think I'll do my solo raid runs. I'll just hold on to those for now. I don't need to open those. But we will open these. And ooh, stickers. Let's see what I got 2 stickers. Will I get new stuff? 1 new thing. Okay, is that a shovel? Secret garden. It's a spade. Sure, okay. Ooh, we'll open these as well. I'm getting close to finishing Rappy on her collectible. So maybe if we're incredibly lucky today, I can actually finish that. Get rid of this notification for the lobby. And then we'll switch to soda. Just so we can look respectfully through the window. Dang, she's so cute. Definitely a top tier wallpaper. Okay, so let's go ahead and collect. Dude, soda was like the beginning of a new era for Nikke. Just saying. Alright, collect some. Ooh, I completed a challenge. More resources. Give them all to me. You know, I definitely missed out on a lot of resources not playing for so long. Like, again, I only played like 3 or 4 different times and never even completed dailies. But I kind of still feel like I have a lot, if I'm being real. And this is the first time I've ever had any significant time away. I think this is the first time I haven't logged in. I'm pretty sure every single day since launch, I have logged into Nikke. And like 99% of those times I've finished my dailies too. There have been a few days when I haven't finished dailies. There definitely have been sometimes, but most of the times I do. But this is the first time there's been like days in a row where I just didn't log in. I did so much walking while I was gone too. I should have mentioned that in the video. Like, if I was wearing a step counter, I'm pretty sure there were multiple days when I got 30,000 plus steps. It was kind of crazy because I would just walk for like miles and miles like all day. It was like a lot of train and then a lot of walking. Okay, Black Snake. Literally doesn't matter what team I use here. We're just gonna like annihilate this thing in 10 seconds. Soda's MLB is amazing, for real. Alright, so it's surviving more than 10 seconds. We actually are going through a full burst. I think it's going to die here at the end of this, yeah. Here we go. Bye-bye. No story spoilers. No story spoilers for anybody in the chat who hasn't already done this. Or anybody watching the stream. Doesn't even have to be in chat. Shout out to the lurkers, by the way. I love you too. Even if you're not chatting. It's funny, I got a comment sometime kind of recently from someone who was like, I've been a long time lurker, I watch most of your streams, but I just don't comment, and I just wanted to say like thank you for the content or something, which was kind of cool, because I know there's probably people out there who watch like a lot of my videos, but they're just not like people who comment, because there's so many people that just don't comment on videos, which is totally legitimate. But it was just kind of funny to then like randomly hear from a lurker, and it was cool. And to be honest, I'm kind of a lurker too. Like, I rarely actually engage with things. So I totally get it.
이걸로 우린 좀 더 꿈에 다가갈 수 있어.
Alright, we got one more run. Level 6. Is there another team I can use? I mean, I probably don't even need a water team, but we'll do it again. We'll use the Ava girls with Helm, why not? It's kind of like a pretty cool team right now anyway. Lots of people play games with the stream going. Yeah, I do that. I do that all the time. I like either play a stream or just like a random video in the background when I'm either playing video games or even when I'm working sometimes. It'll be like, you know, a 5-hour breakdown on the storyline of Dark Souls 2 or something insane like that. Gonna go to bed now? It's 3 a.m. in your time zone. Yo. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out, City Zyome, and go get some rest. Thanks for coming through. Alright, another easy win. It's funny how just... I mean, I guess, you know, obviously you have a less mature account. It's not as much of a pushover. But it's just funny how insanely easy the first 7 levels are compared to challenge. Clean those windows. Ooh, we got some friend points. Friend points. Okay. Inventory, and then we'll take a look at upgrades that we can do. Do I need to open anything? No. Okay. Okay, let's go for Rappy's collectible. I think I'm at level 13. Yeah. Oh, no. Phase 12. Okay. So we'll start out with these, I think. We'll do the blue boxes first. Can we get a super success? No. Hey, if we can get a super success on this one, it's better anyway, so pray for me, guys. Ugh. Alright, well, we got to phase 13, at least. That's cool. Getting ever closer. I've done a little bit of optimization of certain, like, lines of equipment on units. I was doing that just yesterday, so got a little bit of a power bump on some of my units, so that's kind of cool too. I don't even remember what all I've changed, so I can't really show you guys, but I had like a big stockpile of custom modules, which now I have like 1 after that, but it was good to kind of get some things a little more optimized, because that's something that I've neglected a lot, except for a few very small handful of units. There's a lot of units that have kind of subpar rolls. Let's see. Normally you play games and draw while watching videos on stream. That's cool. I feel like while you're drawing, having like something in the background is probably really nice. Also, before you leave, they somewhat changed how auto aim is working from what you remember reading through patch notes. Really? They changed how auto aim is working. That's interesting. Huh. I'll have to look into that a little bit more. Look at a ranking reward. For pilgrims? Okay. Cool. I guess it's because of the core up on Noah, maybe? It's kind of random. Alright, interception. They gave us such insane rewards for April Fools, by the way. Definitely way better rewards than we've ever gotten. Or at least to my memory, because we got so many skill books, it was kind of insane. What's up, Bob? Welcome to the stream. I do have Helm's I'm not sure what you're saying, but yes, I think I know. If you're talking about Helm's Treasure, yes. I'm trying out this squad. I think it's still a little weaker than me using Mana and Noir, just because of like my level of investment or whatever. But I think I can get tier 7 with this squad. I know with high investment, I believe this has become kind of a favorite squad for people. I'm not sure if it really is for me yet. But hey, getting to use Helm after how much time and work I put into building her up feels good. And getting to use the Ava girls feels good too. Like getting use out of Asuka is something that I won't complain about. Oh no. Actually missed getting the kill on that tentacle at the beginning. I did see kind of a lag spike, probably because I'm streaming. Break his face. Oh no, that's bad timing on the burst. We did not need that right now. Okay. Go undercover. Otherwise, Rappy's gonna blow up the white circles. Something you do have to be careful about with quick charging with Helm too much is that you can actually rack up your damage because you're not going to be healing. Which, depending on how buff you are, that may or may not matter. Alright, we got 30 seconds left to get to tier 7. I think it's going to be close, but I believe we will get there. The incentive to quick charge in general is pretty low nowadays since the update, which, I mean, at this point has been around for a long time, so I don't really know why I'm even bothering to talk about that. Alright, we did hit tier 7, which, with a decent amount of time to spare, to be honest, so solid. You enjoyed the April Fool's Mog version of Kraken? Dude, I remember when that happened last time, it totally caught me off guard. I was kind of expecting it this time, but yes, it was a lot of fun. And I like how you basically just like can't lose too. And of course there's all the chibis, like, although Kraken wasn't even Kraken. Like, I fought Kraken, but it was actually Crystal Chamber. I don't know if for everybody it's Crystal Chamber. Confirm if it was, but yeah. You're so close to tier 7 Kraken? Dude, I was, like, so close to it for so long. It's kind of annoying sometimes. The good news is the rewards for tier 6 versus tier 7 are, like, extremely minimal. Like it's almost exactly the same. Nice custom module. And another custom module. Alright, cool. Alright, guess that means Sim Room is up next. Maybe it was Crystal? Yeah. Because it's like, even if, like I selected Kraken, but it was still like a different boss. And it gave you the Kraken rewards. We'll skip buff selection. Still have this all water team. I think I made it when Guillotine came out, I think. And I've just been like autoing sim room with it ever since. Quincy's one of my favorite girls, so you know, might as well get use out of her here. I'm assuming sound level, sound equalization has been good, yeah? Because no one has complained, but I felt like game sound was like kind of loud at the beginning. But hopefully you guys have still been hearing the game this whole time. Matthew Gomez is a member on YouTube. Renewing for 18 months as a college graduate. Thank you so much, Matthew Gomez. I appreciate the long-term support. He says, welcome back. Hope you had a fantastic vacation. I did. Thank you. If you weren't here earlier in the stream, I'm going to put up a video kind of talking about while I was gone. So yeah, it was an excellent vacation. Yeah, sound is fine? Okay, thanks for confirming, yeah. Alright, so... Arena? I'm so bad in Special Arena nowadays. It's not even funny. Like, back in the day, I was always like top 3. And then I kind of started to slip and not care as much, and I'd be somewhere between like 9 to 13. I'm currently rank 16, which is actually higher than I normally have been nowadays. A lot of times I'm down at like rank 20, which is kind of sad. But let's see if we can find a target. I'm still like way behind on CP. Now that you can see like the hearts for the dolls, I've definitely noticed that I have blue dolls on a lot of mine, and almost everybody has solid purple, which I think does make a significant power difference. It's just I don't want to use my purple dolls on arena units because I'm just like not that invested in it. You know what I mean? Peasants be cheering for credits. Yeah, that is a thing. A silly thing though it is. All right. Dude, the text is so tiny, it's ridiculous. Okay, maybe... Ugh, dude. Even here, the CP difference is kind of crazy. Is this team good? So they're going to burst with Amelia. Can I just beat them with this? Is that a thing? Will Scarlet just kill me? I mean, I actually don't know. In theory, no, they're not going to burst with Amelia. They're going to burst with Bunny Soda. And I guess Bunny Soda is in theory going to be kept alive by Blanc. That's interesting. I'm going to fight this just to see what happens, because that's kind of an interesting team that I haven't really seen a lot of in Arena. You saw a guy in Arena with a maxed out doll on Rosanna and Jackal. Dang. That's dedication. That is dedication to Arena that I do not have. We're going to watch this match. So we did lose. I'm just curious to see what happened. So let's see. Is it actually Bunny Soda that wipes us out? Because Bunny Soda is not traditionally an Arena unit. Oof. Alright, so I took a lot of damage before I was even able to burst with Noah. I was slightly behind there. So I think that was kind of the big problem, actually. Not just like an invincible Bunny Soda shooting us down. Though we won this one, of course. This team of theirs is not particularly great. Although, they're tankier than I would have thought. It took a while to put them down. Okay. But that might have been my best shot. Like, I don't know. I beat Midnight? Dude, CP is insane. I think rank 16. I'm just a rank 16 type of guy, I think. Yikes. Yeah, everyone's power is overwhelming. Okay. Well, let's just throw something at Midna and, you know, pray that his account blows up or something mid fight. I don't know. Oh my gosh, dude. These teams are way too scary. Here we go. It's not gonna go well, guys. It's guaranteed to not go well. Couldn't even win with my most powerful team. Ugh. Well, you lose some, I guess. Okay. Rookie. Can we get wins here? That'll be a sad day. When I can't even win in Rookie Arena, that will be a sad day. What rank am I right now? I mean, to be fair, I've also missed a lot of attacks. So, like, my ranking isn't even relevant. Because I haven't been attacking for 2 weeks. So, you know. That'll hurt your score a little bit. Do you remember streams back in the day when I would, like, analyze my opponent and I would, like, tweak my team specifically to fight them? To be honest, those were fun times. It was when I still was holding out hope for, like, more things to come in Arena. And I was on more of an equal footing, and like my CP has slipped compared to a lot of whales at this point, I think. But I really did enjoy doing that. It was cool. Kind of unfortunate that that's not really like a relevant thing anymore. Okay, so that's all of Arena. I guess we got a Tribe Tower. I don't know which manufacturer is up. Elysian, okay. Well, I finally got the last cube too, so I did the Lost Sector. Got the last cube that deals damage to extra damage to parts. The best cube that will unfortunately never get a shot at actually being played. Oh. Waking up at 5:30 is catching up to me now. I woke up and honestly, I wanted to go back to sleep. Like, why am I awake? I'm still on a weird schedule. Alright, an easy win. Last night you were attacked 17 times by the same guy in Arena. You should revisit the Cosmet. Yeah, that is a lot of gems for basically no reason. I mean, like if he's just having fun, have at it, I guess. But that's a lot of gems to just be using on attacks in Arena. He was either like crashing out and couldn't beat you, or he just really likes Arena. I don't know. Like, did you win 16 times and he finally beat you? Or was he just like pummeling you into the ground for 17 times? To be honest, either way, that would be kind of weird. Just like 17 times? What are you doing? Like, I don't know. I don't, like I said, if it was fun for him, then cool, I guess. It's not how I would play though. 16 wins. Bruh. He was definitely crashing out. Alright, 3 easy wins. Apparently this is how I had so many Elysian molds. Because I'm able to blow through 3 easy wins with Elysian every day. Alright, good progress. You know what, let's do one normal Tribe Tower run. We might as well get that in, right? It was over 3 hours. He was just, imagine sitting there playing Arena for 3 hours. Like, what are you doing? Hopefully you had a stream on in the background or something. Because that sounds boring AF. I keep looking over here because I want to drink. Oh no, I do have a little water. I thought my glass was empty and I've just been thirsty, not taking a drink because I thought it was empty. Okay. Hydrate, guys, hydrate. Cheers, everybody. Alright. Easy win on main Tribe Tower. Let's just go through 410. Let's go through 410. Might as well keep going. And I guess we just have an event. We gotta do Breddy's event too. Oh, it's Nihilister. Okay, alright. Destroy some parts. Can't really even see what I'm attacking. Almost forgot how Nihilister worked for a second there. Destroy the boots. Take cover for the fire. Oh dang, we're already in phase 2. I didn't even have a chance to shoot at her guns. Yo, Nihilister ain't shit nowadays. Her health bar should come with a seizure warning. Okay. Was that even a fight? That's what comes of not playing Tribe Tower basically ever. You get a little OP. Alright, grab some more rewards. Let's go back to the lobby. Dang, more friend points. People keep sending them. I'll keep collecting them, I guess. This skin is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's kind of tempting. I think she has the best shooting pose of any of her skins. But I think I still like the free skin a little better overall. Was not a big fan of her original design, though. What, I have an inventory notification? Oh, it's just because of this thing. Ooh, we have more custom modules I can open. I'll do that. And we'll open some random resources. That's cool, too. Alright. Breddy's event. Let's go. So, I think we have hard mode to do. And a quick battle on challenge. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Alright. Am I behind on this? I was definitely behind on normal, but I guess I'm not now, right? Because even if I wasn't playing hard mode, so it was released for everybody at the same time. So I think I'm on schedule again. I just missed a lot of normal mode attacks. All of Tia's skins are kind of mid. Yeah, that's fair. You're fighting for third, you really want to play in Champions Arena? Oh, I guess technically I'm using Brady here, if that counts. I haven't tested her at all. I know she has, like, sustained damage, I think. Is there anybody who buffs sustained damage? Does Summer Rosanna buff sustained damage? Or new Mast and Anchor? I feel like there's definitely someone that buffs sustained damage. Wish you got a kimono like Naga? Or for Tia? Yeah. If it looked good enough, I might be tempted to buy that. I didn't get Naga's, because I think Naga looks pretty great already. It was a gacha skin, so it's kind of a tough sell. But if Tia got like a kimono, like Battle Pass skin, that might be tempting. Dude, who remembers Emma's summer skin? Still kind of great, to be honest. Back in the day, it was like top 3 skins in the game. Still not better than Helms, though. Helms was the best skin in the game for like a long time. Emma gave her a good run for her money, though. Because, you know, Emma. You don't like the idea of duo units getting the same skin. I think it's kind of lame. I mean, I don't know. It's thematic. Yeah, Summer Rosanna does buff sustained damage. I think she's the only character that does? Okay, okay. Yeah, so she might be good to pair with Reddy. Again, I haven't done any testing, but I feel like you probably want to do something like that. And it would give you an excuse to use Summer Rosanna, like, possibly the best looking unit in the game, so that's worth something too, right? Dang, is that even a skirt at that point? Brady's definitely not shy. She cracks me up. Still one of my, like, low-key favorite characters. Alright. We'll have to wait till tomorrow to actually finish up hard mode, but let's collect mission rewards. And go to the shop. What am I still buying? Blue tickets? Yeah, alright, cool. Cleared out all the blue tickets, and I don't know, I guess we'll go for, like, these kind of things next. We're gonna end up buying all of this in the end anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but I don't know why I still stress about that. I still think about, like, what's the best thing to buy? Like, does it even matter? It's like, I can't get out of that habit, though. I've, like, gotta buy the things. And actually, this time it might matter for me, because I did miss days of the event. So, this does kind of matter. So I guess I'm going to go for skill books at this point. Yeah. I probably won't get to the point of getting all the core dust. Or maybe I just won't be able to get the title this time. I could splurge with gems. I hate doing that though. I hate doing that. Nowadays, I hate doing that. Before, it was always get core dust, right? Always get core dust. I preached that so many times. Okay, anything to open in here? Anything new? No? I already did all the things? Okay. So let me show you where I'm at in campaign. You guys can see a little update. Not as far as I should be. I should have finished this last chapter, but have not gotten there yet. I kind of still have a lot of it left to do. Yo, this is even longer than I thought, but yeah. There's a story coming up next. Oh, did I miss a relic back here? Oh no, I have to go through a gate that I couldn't get through. Okay, alright. I did not actually miss it. But yeah. The story is getting pretty intriguing. Am I skipping extra turns again? I have for quite a while. You know, I just got to the point where a little bit of extra core dust, I just felt like wasn't really going to matter, you know? And I'd rather have the gems to pull limited units and things like that. Although, since I have saved up a lot of resources, maybe I should go back to buying things, getting core dust. Who knows what's better? The core dust probably is better. The core dust probably is better. But I'm kind of into hoarding gems nowadays. And, you know, if I want to core 7 all the Stellar Blade characters, and we got 2.5 anniversary coming up, I'm going to need a lot of resources. So that's how it is. And since vacation was very expensive, you know, I have to, like, recover the wallet. And I gotta make sacrifices somewhere, right? Alright, is that it? Is that it, guys? Should I end on some more polls? I feel like we should do a couple more polls here. The blue tickets earlier were a little lackluster, and I forgot that I had friendship points. So, let's do this. Let's do some friendship polls. If I don't get anything cool, then we'll do a couple more blue tickets as well before we end the stream. Alright. Can you hear a cat in the background? There's a cat meowing. I could hear it. I don't know if that's coming through on the mic. Alright, let's go. Ooh, we got a gold spark immediately on friendship points. It's because I'm finally back with my friends on stream, and it's a double! Yo, okay. I'm finally getting rewarded with the power of friendship. This is the comeback, guys. What do we get with a double? That's insane. Alright, missless. Quincy. That is a top tier result. Excellent. What's the next one? Tetra. Milk. Okay, hey, I'll take milk. People throw too much shade at milk, but I think she's pretty cool. Quincy and milk. I'll take it. Let's leave it at that. That was like the ultimate friendship poll right there. So, all right. Thanks for hanging out, guys. It's good to be back. I'll be doing regularly scheduled streams, you know, Tuesday, Wednesday with Twitch on Tuesday and YouTube on Thursday, like I was doing before. And eventually we'll get back to the multi-streaming at some point once we build up that Twitch a little bit more, guys. I appreciate it. Any of you guys here who normally watch on YouTube, if you are able to watch on Twitch, I appreciate it. If not, no stress. Also, videos will resume as normal with unit reviews, general news, stuff on Nikke, a little bit Girls Frontline 2. If I feel like doing something else, whatever. We're back to gaming and chilling, guys. It's good to be back, and I feel refreshed. It was a good vacation, but it's nice to be back, hanging out with you guys and actually playing games again. So anyway, hope you guys have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you guys are at in the world, whatever time zone you're at. I don't even know what time zone I'm in anymore, but I will catch you guys in the next video or stream.